Thank you so much for joining us, Sandy. You know, representing the Rotary Clubs of Hawaii is a huge responsibility. Given the societal conditions right now, how does Rotary fit in to address the needs?
Lila, thank you for inviting me. It's my absolute pleasure to be here with you, and aloha. And you know, during these times, and we've been going through some really challenging times, this has been an exciting time to be in Rotary and to be a Rotarian. Because, you know, we're a global network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers. And I think in Rotary, we see the world as a place where people unite and can take action to create lasting change together across the globe, in our own communities, and even in ourselves.
That's a very big task or a very big vision. How does Rotary do it?
Our primary focus really is to promote peace in the world. We fight disease. In fact, we're the organizations, we have almost eradicated polio. We are down to 2 countries and we just keep getting so close. We also focus on providing clean water, sanitation, and hygiene, saving mothers and children, supporting education, growing local economies. And then our most recent area of focus that was added just this last year is to protect the environment, which is something that is so important to us here in Hawaii.
With so many areas of focus that Rotary has, what are some examples of projects in Hawaii that are particularly memorable to you?
There was one in particular that stands out in my mind this year, right? And that is in response to a call to action that we called Together, Let's Serve Our Healthcare Heroes with Aloha. District 5000, our Rotary clubs here in Hawaii, provided a tremendous and immediate response. And this was in response to the recognition that when the second wave of the big tidal wave of COVID hit, our amazing healthcare workers had already gone through so much. They went above and beyond their call for duty, their dedication to serve and to save lives, all of our lives, and to protect us during the COVID-19 pandemic. It really impacted our healthcare workers mentally, emotionally, physically, and we saw our healthcare workers suffering from exhaustion, extreme burnout, job resignation, and unfortunately, even some suicides. So Rotary quickly responded to that call for action with enthusiasm and a lot of determination on each island and within each community with simple, heartfelt gestures of aloha and mahalo. They adopted hospitals on each one of our islands, and they provided them with aloha gifts, baskets of snacks and goodies that workers could just grab on the go because so many of them didn't even have time to take breaks. Gift cards to pick up a cup of coffee after their long double shifts. And we had hundreds of mahalo cards were written and sent by our keiki, our high school, our middle school, interact clubs, and even our Rotaractors, who are our young professionals and college students. So across the state, we quickly responded, I think in response to a great need that we had here in our local community.
So what I hear you saying that is, in addition to solving problems that are concrete, we also open up our hearts. Rotary opens up their hearts to not only have compassion, but actually go to the place that people need to feel that they are cared about.
I think it's that aloha spirit that we have that is part of the healing process whenever we engage, whenever we have issues, whenever there are social problems or just community needs that need to be addressed. For us here in Hawaii, it's that serving with aloha and that aloha spirit that is so important in all that we do.
Well, as we wrap up our conversation for today, what thoughts can you share with us relative to not just Rotary's role, but also how we might support Rotary, support businesses?
I welcome everybody to join us in Rotary. Yeah, we have 1.4 million people around the globe, and I think that's one thing that makes us unique, right? Because we represent so many different occupations, so many different countries, so many individuals that we're able to come together and address different needs with a different perspective. And so I really do welcome anyone who has a passion for service to come and join us in Rotary. And just go to rotaryd5000.org and you'll get the instructions right there of how to become part of the Rotary Ohana.
You know, I was reading recently about Rotary taking a stand against the aggression in the world, and peace being not only a goal and a pillar, but a way of life. And I'm hearing that from you, is that we can expect that of Rotary.
I think everything that we work toward, it's really our mission toward trying to achieve peace in the world. In whatever venue, whatever avenue that we choose to take, it's about finding ways to create peace at the personal level, at the social level, at the local level, and at the global level.
Thank you very much for inspiring us and for taking the time to plant the seeds of what's possible for us as well.
Thank you, Lila. Mahalo.
Thank you for listening to my conversation with Sandy Matsui, District Governor for Rotary Clubs in Hawaii.